Donald Trump and the American government has delivered a huge fuck you to anyone who is not rich, including a great deal of poor white people who voted for him. And guess what? They're still going to support him. And I'll tell you why. W.E.B. Du Bois once said that poor white people are huge barriers to progress. I don't think we have seen a more blatant example than poor Trump supporters. And a lot of people want to attribute it to ego and stupidity, but there's a lot more that is going on with these people. They identify more with their oppressor than with black people, undocumented people, and everyone else who is at the mercy of billionaires and the ruling class. But with these people, class solidarity means that they would have to identify with people who they believe that they are better than. Because even though there are more poor white people in the US than any other race, they are still a minority group. The white poverty rate in the US is only 7%. They were the ones who didn't make it. They're not a part of the club, but they desperately wish to be. And their whiteness is what allows them to identify with someone like Donald Trump, who blatantly tells them that he doesn't give a shit about them through the bills that he passes, the people he surrounds himself with, and what he prioritizes when it comes to allocating our tax money. But he still feeds them the idea that they can still make it, that they can still join the club. Because the reason why they're poor isn't due to the billionaire class and the elite. Who needs them to be poor? Because we all can't make it, right? It's everybody else's fault that they're not in the inner circle. People of color and undocumented people. Because their whiteness has not actually paid off. Look around. Who is typically holding the wealth? People who look like them. And this is why they would rather identify with their oppressor than their black, Asian, native, and undocumented comrade. Class solidarity would have to mean that they see themselves in these people that they've been told are less than them. These people who they believe are directly responsible for their own misfortunes. And so they will continue shooting themselves in the foot if it means they ignore this glaring sign that they have more in common with a poor black person than they do with a rich white person.